Hello and welcome back to Vault Holocron, where today I will explain the Trandoshan species. Trandoshans, also known as Trandoshans, were a sentient reptilian humanoid species originally from the planet Trandoshan. Trandoshans could have green, yellow, brown, orange, cream, grey or red skin, could have green, yellow, orange or purple eyes, had smooth scaly skin, had sharp claws, had pointy teeth, had long thin arms, had hands with either 3 or 4 fingers, had 3-toed feet, and could have a crown of feathers on their skull. Trandoshans came from eggs, those who shared a hatch of eggs being clutch mates. Trandoshan brains had the base urges of rage, fury and aggression, but Trandoshans could work against these urges. However, if a Trandoshan got Magrak syndrome, their brain would revert to these base urges. Trandoshans could regrow severed limbs. Their sharp claws were used for climbing tall trees. Trandoshans were well known for being great hunters, with many loving the thrill of hunting. Trandoshans had a hunting-related rite of passage. Trandoshans and Wookiees had a bad history together. Trandoshan, the planet the Trandoshans were native to, was a mid-rim planet in the Kashyyyk system. Trandoshan had the moon Waska and neighboured the planet Kashyyyk. Now I'm going to briefly explain some of the notable Canon Trandoshans. First up is Garnacht, a male salvage ship captain who worked for the Confederacy of Independent Systems. After a battle above Bothawu, he salvaged the R2-D2 from a damaged Jedi interceptor. He took R2-D2 to General Grievous and disassembled him in front of Grievous. He asked for more money from Grievous and was then stabbed to death. Next is Skier, a male Jedi Master during the time of the High Republic. He had the Padawan Keeve Trennis. At one point in time, he fought against the Nihil under his friend Jedi Master Jorah Marley in the Battle of Kerr. He lost his arm and friend to this battle and was left traumatized. This caused him to start losing his connection to the Force. Not long after this battle, Trennis completed the Jedi trials and became a Jedi Knight. His struggling connection to the Force led him to have trouble fighting the temptations of the dark side. When he and Trennis investigated problems faced at Sedri Minor, he faced the Drengir, a parasitic plant species. In order to try and understand the Drengir, he allowed them to infect him. This gave him a replacement arm. He started to lose himself to the root mind of the Drengir, and Trennis helped him fight against it. Skier used the root mind to locate the Great Progenitor, the first of the Drengir. He then ripped the Drengir out of his body. He joined with the Hutt cartel to force the Drengir back into hibernation. While this was happening, the Nihil attacked the Republic fair on Velo. Skier, along with Marshal Avar Kriss, came up with a plan to put Trennis under cover within the Nihil. Skier carried on doing many missions for the Jedi, still struggling with his connection to the Force. Eventually, he was diagnosed with Magrak syndrome, being told that his loss of connection to the Force was due to his body fighting back the syndrome. On a mission to Zace, he was overcome with rage and killed many Nihil. After this, Kriss relieved him of his Jedi status, for until he could be brought before the Jedi Council. The Council stated that he could still be a Jedi, but he had decided his next mission would be his last. On his final mission, he sacrificed himself fighting monsters called the Nameless to save Trennis and Kriss. Now for Bossk'wassak'Cradossk, also known as Bossk, a male bounty hunter. He helped mentor Boba Fett and was part of the Crate's Claw for a time. He was also hired to hunt down the Millennium Falcon, along with other bounty hunters. He was still bounty hunting during the time of the New Republic. There's lots of stories on Bossk, but I'm gonna leave it here for this video. Next up is Nak Movers, a male assassin who worked on Coruscant during the Clone Wars. He bought Ahsoka Tano's lightsaber from Banamu, a thief. He was poisoned by his girlfriend and died. Next is Sidorin Scowback, also known as Sid, a female information broker and smuggler. She had contact with the Jedi before the time of the Galactic Empire. After Order 66, the Bad Batch went to her for information on Fennec Shand. Sid and the Bad Batch came to an uneasy alliance. The Bad Batch worked with her for a time, and then eventually cut ties with her, feeling like they were not treated well enough. After the death of Tech, they went back to Sid, who sold them out to the Empire for credits. Now for Seevor and Proach, a pair of male Trandoshans which worked for the mining guild on Lothal. They worked on the ore crawler 413-24. They were both killed when the Ghost Crew hijacked the crawler. Next up is the Trandoshan crime family on Tatooine. They worked under Jabba, and after his death, they protected the city centre and business districts of Mos Espa. After Boba Fett became daimyo and had issue with the Pikes, Fett proposed an alliance to the Trandoshan family to stand against the Pikes, but the Trandoshan family stated that they did not want to get involved. However, the Trandoshans had a deal with the Pikes, and so fought with the Pikes against Fett. The leader of the family, Doc Strassi, was killed by Fennec Shand. Now for Skreek, a male member of Kragan Gore's Warbird Gang, a pirate gang during the time of the New Republic, which was hired by the First Order, and staged attacks on the Colossus refueling station, which the First Order would publicly stand against. Next up is Garnak, a male big game hunter and leader of a Trandoshan hunting guild. He conducted hunts on the moon Waska. The guild would capture sentient beings and release them on Waska to be hunted. This guild captured Ahsoka. Ahsoka killed his son, Dar, on his first hunt. This enraged Garnak, and he tracked down Ahsoka and her group, killing Khalifa. Ahsoka and her group called for Wookiee reinforcements and attacked Garnak's fortress. Garnak was defeated, but survived, later associating with Grinny Melegy at some time during the Imperial era. Next is Babwa Venomore, a male commander who led a group of Trandoshans, which worked with the Empire in stripping Kashyyyk for its resources. The Bad Batch, the Wookiee Jedi Gungi, and a group of Wookiees fought against Venomore and his group and succeeded. Now for Faresk Tassart, also known as Frisk, a male pilot who flew for the New Republic's Vanguard Squadron. He worked as a smuggler until he accidentally acquired a counterfeit painting for an Imperial governor. The governor showed the painting to Troan, leading to Frisk having a death mark placed on his head. This forced him into joining with the Rebel Alliance. He became part of the Vanguard Squadron. In 5 ABY, he fought the 204th Imperial Fighter Wing at the Bormir sector. The 204th escaped. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.